What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. So right off the bat, you probably noticed I'm in a t-shirt, which probably looks weird, and you can't see it right now, but I have the 435 with me. So finally, the weather's getting nicer. It's really not that nice. It's like 55 degrees. We're gonna be spending like all day working on the 435, and let me just flip the camera, guys, and show you exactly what we'll be doing. So like I was saying, we have the 435 today, and if you guys can tell, the car looks amazing right now. So I did take advantage of the nice weather yesterday. I gave this car a nice wash, like really deep clean from all the salt and stuff. I didn't really drive it too much during all the snow, to be honest with you guys. I was really driving the X3 and the 330, but regardless though, I did still clean this car because even underneath the cover, it got really dirty. But yeah, like I was saying, we're gonna be doing a couple things to the car. Now, right off the bat, you guys can probably tell on the front end, it is missing the grills and it is missing the crossbars. Now, if you guys watched that recent video about the 330, you'll know that I put the red crossbars on that car, and I'm gonna be doing something else on this car. So when I was getting it set up for the 330, I did take off the grills on this car, and I kind of figured as like there's no point in putting them back on since I'm gonna be putting new crossbars in another video. So I left them off, but of course, like an idiot, I forgot to bring them with me. I had to bring like a whole bunch of tools and a whole bunch of stuff today, guys. Like literally had to make like 3 trips to the car. So that's my bad, I forgot it. Once I get home, I will get those crossbars and I will install them, and I will put it in this video so you guys can see the new color. But yeah, that's one of the things we're gonna be doing today. There's still a lot more. So I should probably actually clarify, there's a lot more that I'm gonna be doing today, but some of those items are actually gonna be left for another video. I'm literally planning on being here for like the next 6-8 hours. But the next thing I'm gonna be doing in this video, guys, is actually getting rid of this front lip. Now, I know this breaks my heart, and I know a lot of people love this front lip. I think the things I get the messages about the most are this front lip and then my variant wheels over here. Probably the 2 most popular things on this car. If you guys aren't familiar with this lip, this is a JHP style front lip from Souvenir. It is forged carbon. As you guys can tell, it looks absolutely beautiful. But as you can also tell, it is completely destroyed. I unfortunately hit an ice patch. I have a full video on that, guys, if you want to see it. But since then, it's only gotten worse. As you guys can tell, just like flaps down. It's just become like really unsafe. But yeah, guys, this thing became super unsafe because whenever I drive the car on the highway now, and you get the downforce from the air, of course, it just kind of pushes this thing down, if I can show you guys with my foot, and it kind of becomes almost like a parachute, and it starts like rubbing on the highway. It ruins my miles per gallon and all that type of stuff. So I definitely just need to get rid of it. The good news is we do have a replacement. So yes, guys, like I said, we do have a replacement for this front lip. I'm not going to show you guys what it is today. I'm actually just going to leave a separate video for that, but I kind of want to show you guys the new direction for the car, so definitely stay tuned for that. But for now, we're going to get rid of this front lip, take it off so I can actually start driving the car, because in the next video of the 435, we're going to be installing the stage 2 mods. And by next video, I mean today, but I'm going to be filming and editing it for another day. It gets all really confusing with YouTube and stuff like that. But anyways, I want to be able to really drive the car and push it with those mods. So having this front lip on just makes it unsafe right now and just kind of like ruins the driving experience. So I want to get it off, and then we'll install the new one later on. So again, stay tuned for that video. So with that said, I'm going to start removing this front lip. Now to do that, what I'm basically going to be doing, guys, is removing all the screws underneath the front lip. I think I have like 8 of them. I put like 8 self-tapping screws in there. So I'm going to lift up the car on either side. It's too tough to lift it from the front because it's so freaking low, but I'll do that, remove all the screws. Then we're gonna start heating up the adhesive. It's good that today's a little warmer, so the adhesive should be a little loose already. We're still gonna take a heat gun, hit it with the heat gun, loosen it up even more, and then just try to take the lip off. In the second part of the video, which I'm probably gonna film when I get home, all that movie magic type of stuff, we're gonna install the new crossbar so you guys can see the new accent color for this car, and we're gonna reinstall the grills. It's gonna be the same grills as before, but again, I just kind of kept the grills off so I can easily install the crossbars, and then we'll put the same grills back on. So with that said, I'll throw you guys on a tripod. I'm gonna get started. Alright guys, so I actually ended up just doing it from lifting it on the one side. I was able to reach all the screws, and then funny enough, I was putting the screws over here. I only had, I think it was 7 if I counted correctly. Yeah, 7. So one of the screws actually fell off sometime while I had the lip on, which isn't that bad. I mean, considering all the abuse that this lip took and I only lost 1 screw, that's really not that bad. Again, obviously, this front lip is also being held on by 3M tape. So yeah, I put those self-tapping screws so it can also help it hold, because obviously 3M tape, it's still not, it's good, but it's just not enough to hold down a lip when these cars are going, you know, high speeds and stuff like that. Not that I speed, of course, I keep it on the speed limit, guys, but anyways, it's still good to have these self-tapping screws in to like really hold the lip in, because again, 3M tape is good, it's not enough in my opinion. So if you guys are installing your front lip and you're wondering if your self-tapping screws are enough, again, I put 8. The lip took some good abuse there, and I only lost 1 screw, so it was still being held down pretty well. But yeah, anyways, since those self-tapping screws are now out, I'm gonna get a heat gun and start hitting the adhesive with some heat and seeing how easily this thing's gonna come off. I'm really hoping it comes off easy and clean, guys. Like, I'm hoping it doesn't give me a headache and it doesn't leave a whole bunch of, like, you know, adhesive still left on the bumper, because that would be a pain. Adhesive honestly is already annoying to clean off a car, and having to do it for like a front lip that goes all across underneath the bumper like that, it's gonna suck. So hopefully it comes off clean. Again, I'll grab that heat gun and we'll see how it goes. Pause here and take a quick second to update you guys. So as you can see, I got most of it off. Over here is becoming the most challenging part, and part of that is, I don't know if you guys can see it, but part of the lip is actually staying on. So this part right here, that's not adhesive, that's actual lip. So I was trying to be like slow and patient with it, but eventually, guys, it was just taking way too long. So I tried forcing it down a little more, and then I think that's when that happens. So kind of my fault. This is probably not the best example of how to remove a front lip. Really, I probably should have taken off the front bumper and done it that way, but I'm being a little lazy, guys. Also, like I was saying, I have a whole bunch of other things to get to today, so I'm trying to keep this quick and simple, but yeah, that's not really working out. So let me just see if I can force the rest of it off. I'm probably not going to stress cleaning underneath the bumper too much today. I'll probably handle that a different day, but for now, definitely want to get this thing off, get the car at least drivable, and then start installing the other mods. Alright, so that was a struggle, guys, but I did manage to get the front lip off. Now, again, this is definitely not my advice on how to remove a front lip, because as you guys can see, there's literally still parts of the front lip on this car, so I definitely need to figure that out later. But yeah, at least we got it off, and now the car will be drivable. Let me actually just set this off to the side, guys, so we can see what the car used to look like. I know it doesn't have any grills, but we can see what it used to look like. Yeah, it's kind of depressing, huh? It's sort of like I'm going backwards on this build. Like, I was so excited to have that front lip. I really thought it complemented the car, and now, unfortunately, it's off. But like I was saying before, we do have a replacement. I actually already have it. I'm just not gonna install it yet because I have a whole bunch of other mods to get to. But I will give you guys one hint, and it's that it's not forged carbon, unfortunately. I absolutely love the forged carbon. It will be carbon fiber, just normal weaved carbon, which I know more people are a fan of anyways. I absolutely love the forged carbon on my mirror caps, the forged carbon lip. I loved it, but I guess we'll try something different and we'll go with normal weave carbon. Since I told you guys that, I might as well mention these mirror caps will be getting removed, obviously because they're forged carbon. I will be getting ones to match the weave carbon on the front lip, or the future front lip. So if anybody's interested in these side mirror caps, I will be selling them. Just hit me up and let me know. Hit me up on Instagram preferably, but comment down below if you guys want them. Again, I will be selling them. I just don't have a need for them anymore. Of course, since now this front lip is off and is completely trashed, it even took some of my glove with it. But yeah, this thing is just garbage, unfortunately. RIP. Honestly, I feel like we need a funeral for this thing, like a proper burial. I absolutely loved this lip, guys. Like, you don't understand. All right, guys, so that's pretty much it for now. We'll continue this another time, and I'll put it all in this one video so you guys can see the new color, the grills go back on. But anyways, let's jump into that.
A few moments later.
All right, guys, so I just got home. It's been a long day. Obviously, as you guys saw in the beginning of the video, I took off the front lip on the 435. I spent the rest of the day installing the charge pipe, the intercooler. All right, so let me just step out and show you guys the front end of the car. So obviously, no more front lip. Really depressing, honestly, guys. Like, it still looks way better than the 330, but just having that M Sport bumper. But regardless, though, that front lip I really think made a difference. But like I kept on saying, we are getting a different front lip. But for now, I kind of wanted to talk about something else, and it has to do with the grills and the crossbars behind there, and not just about the grills and the crossbars, more so like the new direction that I'm going to be going with this 435. So as the car stands right now, obviously, guys, it's white. I have the red interior, so I was kind of going with a white, carbon, and red theme on this car, which I really liked. But since now I have the 330, obviously you guys can tell those red crossbars are over here now if you didn't watch that video. So for this car, I think I'm gonna be doing a red accent color all throughout the car. By the way, my wife just pulled up in the X3, which looks so good. Sounds even better. So for this car now, I was doing red, but since I'm gonna be doing red on this car, I wanna do a different color. Let me show you guys. And here it is, yellow. Now let me know what you guys think down in the comments below how yellow would look on this car. So the things that I'm gonna do is like the brake calipers, so like yellow behind those wheels, honestly I think is gonna look really good. And then of course the yellow crossbars over here, which I will install really quickly, and I'll put the grills back on so we can see what it looks like. I kind of want the car to stand out a little bit more. Red with the red interior looked really good, but I think yellow, like those splashes of yellow on the car, is gonna look really good, and I think it's gonna make it stand out a little more. Of course the car is white right now, but just as a teaser, it's probably not going to stay white very long, guys, and that's kind of the point of this yellow. The color that I might be changing the car to is going to look even better with the yellow, I think, than the white. So for now, guys, let me install these crossbars, let me install the grill back on, and then I'll show you guys what that looks like, and it'll probably give you a better idea. Again, just let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I think it's going to look good on the white, but again, that color I have in mind for the car, I think it's going to look even better. But yeah, with that said, I'm going to throw you guys on a tripod. I'll quickly install these things, and then we'll see what it looks like. So that took legit like a minute to install both of these things. By the way, if you guys want these grills or those crossbars, I will leave some links down in the description below. Both super cheap, easy mods to do. But anyways, guys, they're both on, and honestly, I think it looks really good. Like, I'm actually really feeling the yellow. Right now, the front end looks a little empty because it doesn't have the front lip. So once we put the new front lip on, I think it's gonna look even better. But I actually like the way that the yellow pops behind the black grills. And then, like I said, we're gonna be doing like yellow brake calipers. So behind the dark wheels, I think that's gonna look really good. And we'll also find a couple other things that we can make yellow so we have a little more splash of color. But yeah, guys, I think for now though, this looks really good. Again, just let me know down in the comments below what you guys think. But again, as a recap, we're gonna do red on this car and then yellow on that car. I think it'll be pretty cool. So yeah, I'm really liking it so far. I think especially once we have like the carbon fiber front lip and all that type of stuff on the 435, the yellow is going to look a lot better. But again, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Otherwise, it's been a super long day. I got a lot done on this car. Tomorrow I'm going to get a lot done on the 330 as well. So today I started around like 10 a.m. and it's now around like 5, I want to say. So definitely a long day. Tomorrow shouldn't be as hectic because the mods I have for the 330 are a lot easier than the mods that I did today for the 435. But if you guys want to see that, if you guys want to see the future build on the 435, a lot more exciting things to come for all these cars. So hit that subscribe button, stay tuned for those videos, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.